Hey, what's happening?
Hey, what do we got here?
So I have a autographed Sons of Anarchy vest.
Okay.
I just recently moved and I don't have space for it.
So a vest from Sons of Anarchy, motorcycle club.
Yeah.
In the immortal words of Groucho Marx, I would never belong to a club that would have me as a member.
I'm at the pawn shop today to sell a Sons of Anarchy vest that I had signed. I'm a big fan of the show, and I went to a charity fundraiser, so I had the opportunity to have them sign it. I'm hoping to get $1,000. If I'm able to make the sale today, my #1 priority is to pay bills.
This is interesting. Corey.
What's up?
I've seen a couple episodes, but never really got into it. You know about this, right?
Yeah. Sons of Anarchy was a show on the network FX. It ran from 2008 to 2014. It was massively popular. What always made me laugh about the show, though, is from day one, Kurt Sutter, the creator, said it was based on Hamlet.
The main character talks to a skull.
No, but in lieu of talking to a skull, he found his dad's journals, and I guess his dad was a big writer, and he had books and books of journals, and he starts reading them.
So if it's Hamlet, I know the ending because it's just like,
Exactly.
you know, Shakespeare wrote a tragedy, and Hamlet was definitely a tragedy at the end.
Absolutely.
This is going way too deep down a rabbit hole for me. So I know it's from the show. The show is wildly popular. Is this a vest they used on the show?
Nope.
No.
It's not a Little Joe's.
What do you mean it's not a Little Joe?
If you wear a leather motorcycle vest, you wear a Little Joe's.
So do they have those on the show too?
Absolutely. It'd be way thicker. You've seen the one I have.
Yeah, I got a leather vest when I ride
Yeah.
my motorcycle.
So, how'd you get it signed?
There was a charity fundraiser in Los Angeles, and the majority of the signatures came from that event.
Okay, but there's not a Kurt Sutter, there's not a Charlie Hunnam.
Correct.
And you have no paperwork or anything like that.
No.
So this is something you like.
Well, I like a lot of Shakespeare.
Okay. All right, how much you looking to get out of it?
Yeah, I'm trying to get $1,000 for it.
Okay. Let me get my buddy down here and let me get his opinion, just make sure the signatures are real and get his idea what he thinks it's worth.
Okay.
Okay? I'll be right back. Corey knows something about Shakespeare. Steve, how's it going?
Good to see you guys. How are you?
Pretty good. This is it? That's what I called you about?
Oh, nice. So Sons of Anarchy was one of my favorite shows. I mean, I don't think I missed an episode of the show. Obviously, there was a lot of ups and downs. Some of the guys got killed throughout the show.
Did you cry when Opie died?
Well, of course, didn't you?
I think everybody did.
You guys realize you know just way too much about the show?
Listen, you read the history of batteries twice. Nobody in the world does that, all right? Everybody in the world watches TV shows, and people get involved with the cast, all right? So, Steve, what do you think?
Do me a favor, flip that around for me so I could take a look at that, Rick. So these are the traditional thing. People get signed a lot, called a cut, you know, or vest. But people would put the patches on and just get them signed. I'm not going to use the pro scope on this, Rick, because this is a silver marker. And here I can tell that these look like they were all signed in person to me. The first one I see is right up here. That's Ron Perlman, pretty typical of his autograph. It's just like almost an R and a P, so it's pretty sloppy. So he's right up on the top, and he wrote Clay. Clay Morrow, he's one of the main characters of the show. You have a nice signature of Emilio Rivera, who played Alvarez. And there's a few names I don't really recognize. This guy maybe had a small role in one or two of them. I kind of remember his character. I think he got beat up by the guys, as most people did.
Didn't, like, everybody in this show get beat up at one point?
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened with it.
Okay. So what do you think it's worth?
It's a nice cut. It looks like it's in great shape, guys. The autographs are all fine. Nothing's smeared or smudged, really. But when I look at the jacket, I still notice there's some main signatures missing. You know, Jack's obviously the big one, Charlie Hunnam. You know, Chibs, don't see him on there. I don't see Tig. I don't see Bobby Elvis. Based on what I see here, I'd put the value right at about $600.
Yeah, I was thinking a little bit more. But, you know, I understand what you're saying.
I mean, if you you know, the problem is you don't have Jacks on there, and that's
Right.
going to definitely hurt the value.
Oh, Steve, appreciate you coming down.
Yep, good to see you guys. Good luck with that. Take care.
Thank you.
So, I mean, retail, I'm gonna get maybe $600 for this thing. I mean, realistically, I'd offer you about $200.
I got more of that in materials alone and fuel.
I believe you, man.
Yeah.
But you don't have any of the main people on here. That's the biggest problem. I mean, Ron Perlman's great, but $200.
Yeah, I was looking at 1,000, so I could probably do half, 5.
I'll tell you what, I'll do 300.
I guess I'm not going to be able to do it today. Thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Have a good day, man. If you have anything else cool, bring it down, please.
All right, well then, have a good day.
Yeah, you really ought to watch the show. I think you're the only person in the world that hasn't.
Well, you should really read the history of batteries.
But you're the only person that read the history of batteries.
I'm sure there was another person.
Doubtful.